Okay, I'm doing all that. Dude, I just fucking fell down on my stairs. Look at this shit. Look at this. Wait. Oh, I can't even brain work. Do you see that fucking thing right here? Yeah, fucking turned purple instantly. Fucking rug burned down both my, and slammed my back into it. We love that for me. Anyways, so if you see me, like, going, like, stretching weird or saying ow, shit hurts. So, one of the required quests is killing this guy, so let's get a move on that one. Oh, we got poison too from that. He kind of sucked. I didn't use every S break. He still killed reading guys, and then it said guys leveled up, so do you get XP if they're still dead? Like, I feel like maybe I looked it up in the last game a long time ago, but I did not know that, so that's nice. Okay, now we're over to, Major Nightheart. I need to save over something. There we go. There, Shrizzer. Apologies for making you come all the way out here. No, sir. Is that Soldat? Yeah. Dare I ask why one of the Noble Alliance's Soldats is here? Isn't that one of those Spiegels? Indeed, they're specially designed to be piloted by unit commanders and the like. We managed to see this one during our takeover there. Oh wow. Fourth Division letters as always. I must have been real shocked at one of these taken for them. Indeed, it's fine. Tribute 4th Division. Impressed how relatively undamaged it is, though. Capture like that must have been a real challenge. I don't know what sense it would have been, but thanks to your assistance, you were able to catch them off guard. I never saw it coming. So that's nothing to us? Woo! Yes, that's correct. Well, we managed to seize the one. This is more than enough for us. Simply being able to analyze exactly what our enemy's weapons are capable of is a huge boon for us. I feel like bonus would just be a good word. And on that note, Schwarzer, the conductor test battle can see you with the Spiegel. Are you sure? Do you know how to pilot a Soldat, sir? If you don't mind me asking. So, Schwarzer, I'm going to get my hands on some relevant documentation during my stint in Western Arabonia. There's an excellent instruction manual. Successfully complete a test run before you arrived, in fact. I'd say I'm as capable as a Soldat pilot as any man in the Alliance now. You've performed a test run? Make it sound a lot easier than it probably is. Can't say I'm surprised. That aside, I'm not sure what you'd like to conduct this test battle, but something about myself. I'm not entirely sure how productive this will be for you. I guess you think that's part of your training. Come in with your full might. Well, I do know the training I can get. Try not to overthink your actions. Just come with the intent to win and let your body take care of the rest. Yes, sir. Come with you on my all. Very good. How would you get now? Do you have another business to attend to? I'm good. I'm ready. Excellent. Let's take this house before we begin. No, I thought we'd just fight in Grelia Fortress. Or what remains of it, rather. Dude, I can't even set my elbows down on my lap because it fucking hurts. Ow. Oh, just right outside of it, guys. Don't worry, though. Even Craig's coming out here to watch. I mean, the reality is that Valimar will beat your ass, but... Such fancy major, I hadn't saw that. Sure hope nothing is wrong. Right, I hate to see them get injured with this. I look forward to seeing the two of them care of. I'm sure the Lieutenant General and his men are here. What else do we get here to watch? I got them, of course. They benefit everyone cheering on. I wish you all the best. So what you can do. No pressure, guys. Don't you got to waiver, Schwarzer. So you test, but I have no intention of holding back against you. Yes, sir. Hey, video playing, we no such. I think stronger than we have fought before. Well, I wouldn't say everyone. I mean, Crow was up there. We didn't lose for a reason. We didn't win for, you know. So you guys not for even a second. I know. So this Valimar. Is this so I can cycle to anybody and use any of their abilities? I've come to the conclusion that I really like Elliot because he can heal for 3 turns. And then Sarah. Because Sarah has a strength and speed down, I think.
Be careful.
But you know where, after you. I did put a HP 2, power 2, and defense 2, basically, into it. They call it something else, but that's what it is in essence.
You didn't do half bad that time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should have put it back to Sarah. He was actually kind of difficult. Like, that I actually, like, really had to think for that fight. I mean, I think in general, like I said, I still stand by Elliot and Sarah being the ones I like to use. Elliot's healing just helps so much, and Sarah's, like, speed strength down is really good. He did it. That was impressive, Reen. It's finally over. He fought admirably, Schwarzer. Admirably, I guess, not admirably. Why did he get up after that? It's like they never even fought. pretty much the same eventually finished. It's pretty impressive. The way he fought has maintained defense over offense was the entire point. He actually sees it better than even something he's barely operated. I almost lost. I got dropped to 2,000 HP at one point. I pulled it back though. Elliot for the win. Good work, Schwarzer. Thanks for cooperation, that proved to be a very worthwhile test. Thank you, sir. Your pulling strategies that never would have crossed my mind. I think it. I'm Lieutenant General Fiona. They were here just before. Alright, Lieutenant returned his duties to ask you to pass on his regards to you. Says you may have. This test will play a vital role in improving our anti-soldat combat techniques going forward. Fuck's sake. Such you want to see could take a place for himself. That's why he came. See, in that case, I wonder if against such an important task. I can't imagine how strong Major I was, though. This is barely into practice. I can't believe I'm here. How am I supposed to win against Crow? Sure, I could have fought better if I had weapon valor, but would that even be enough? Maybe some patience, Schwarzer. Sir? It's like I sense while fighting in that battle. You've been in a great rush to achieve something. But is that something an accomplishment you can achieve alone? Well, if there's a problem that concerns only you, you may have to change something about yourself to overcome it. Now, however, consider she's going to keep following the path that you believe in for the present. Huh, my path, huh? My apologies, I didn't meddle in your affairs and lecture you, but I think you may have come across that way. You have to apologize for, sir. After all, lecturing students what instructors do. Feel a little less lost as a result, too. Well then, glad to hear it. I like how he's like kind of chill. He's not like, they're like sure that he's not a total tight ass. That's supposed to return my duties. Thank you again for your assistance, Schwarzer. See nothing of it, sir. Just wait, Crow. I'm asking against you. The time will come when I can. When I can win. Whatever, same difference. So everything worked out. I'm glad they both seem to have gained a little something from the experience. Their happiness is infectious. Get that phone call. I'll make a mech out of you. Hey. I got that AP bonus for beating him. That was a really exciting fight. I had fun just watching it. Can't believe using Major Nightheart handled that solid either. I didn't believe you got it recently. Don't call Nightheart the Mighty for nothing. Nightheart the Mighty? It's a pretty fitting name for him. He's only courageous enough for that title. It was only since the war began that I discovered his name was well known in the provincial armies too. I haven't called that before too. It's a shame one so that's likely to be very effective alone, though even with Nightheart piloting it.
I think we're done around here, wouldn't you say? Let's get back to the Courageous and report to Prince Al.
Ring ring.
Huh. Someone's calling me.
Aren't they always?
Hello?
Hi, Reen. How are the requests coming along?
Oh, hey Toa. Actually, we just finished the last of the urgent ones.
Really? That's great. Does that mean you've got time to head back to the Courageous then?
Yeah, sure. Don't tell me there's more bad news.
Oh no, not at all. Just come back when you get the chance. Okay? Trust me. You're in for a surprise.
Do we get to take over Tristan now? I'm ready. We have so many people. What's up, Breen? Anything special going on? No, nothing much. Troy wants to get to the Courageous when he can, so that's pretty much what we're gonna do anyways. Nothing bad though. She actually sounded really excited for whatever it was. Oh, neat. Wonder what it is. Should back there as soon as we can.
Let's get going.
Oops. Yeah, I can ride a horse now. Also, did I show you guys my bike? Wait. Dismount, please. I don't know if you saw it, if I showed it yet. But look.
Right.
Hell yeah. Anyways. I think I was really called the bridge for Toa. Together I heard their series that she exactly what she wanted to say. Fuck's sake. I just realized that I didn't even do an intro for you guys. I'm gonna... yeah, well, hello, welcome everybody back to Trails of Cold Steel. I just realized I just had started that without saying anything. We're diving in. I mean, we've already got this far, so hello. We're here. That's, I'm funny like that, aren't I? We're back! Welcome back, guys. Why, hello there. Couldn't have timed that better. What's the screen going out? Well, I got a call through earlier from a really unexpected source. Should you call back on this time, so the screen's already. I see, that's what you call this back for. Who is it, though? Call's going through.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Angelica?
You're okay!
Hi! I'm glad we got to see her again. Hi, Angelica.
Well, hi there, my beloved kitty cats. How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you since the festival.
It really is you.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Seriously, we've been worried about you.
Yep.
Yay.
As you
I
can
think
see,
she'd be safe
I'm
at the
hanging in
Ragnar's
there.
house.
Sorry for
Since
not
he's
being able to get in touch
nobility.
sooner. I'm sure you must have been worried. But this was my first chance. It's a pleasure to see you again too, Your Highness. And looking good, Instructor.
I'm delighted to see you're well, Angelica.
Nice to see all this stuff that's been going on hasn't changed you a bit.
You don't know how happy it makes me to see you safe, Angie. We couldn't contact you after you went back to Ruhr, so I was getting worried.
Oh.
I'm sorry about that. There were a few little family matters keeping me
Oh,
busy.
we know.
I can only imagine.
I'm sure it's real fun being from one of the 4 great houses these days.
Indeed, especially when her father is one of the most important figures in the Alliance, much like my own. How are things in the Ragnar family at the moment, incidentally?
Oh, you know. Speaking of our families, I heard you ran away from home, Eustace. You've got some serious balls. But yeah, things aren't exactly great between me and my old man either.
I'll pick you up, Angie.
With the way
Pull
things
up.
are going, we're gonna have a real father-daughter squabble in our hands soon.
That doesn't sound good.
Are you going to be all right?
Oh, I'll be fine. I've got my own supporters, I'll have you know. Anyway, part of the reason I called was to pass on a message to Elisa. It's about your mother's whereabouts.
Oh.
You know where she is?
Please tell me. How is she? Is she all right?
She's fine, but she's been in prison somewhere that's a real pain to get to. I'm still trying to figure out how to get her out of there. You just leave that to me, okay? Everything's gonna be okay.
And
Oh no.
Sounds like gunfire.
Damn it. That didn't take Father long. Sounds like he's found me already.
Angelica?
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go. I'll contact you again as soon as I can. I'm happy I could hear your voices again. And don't worry about things here. I'll be fine.
Angie!
Angie, wait!
could you like at least tell us where she was?
That didn't sound good.
I hope she hasn't gotten herself involved in something dangerous.
She did say she had supporters, but it still sounds like she's in a pretty precarious situation.
I hope she's going to be all right. She said Mother's been in prison somewhere too.
I can't pretend not to be concerned.
Yeah, she did say
I
not
bet
to
you just go
worry.
pick her ass up.
Hard to think that way after hearing what we just did.
Are you guys going to help her?
Thanks, guys.
Then that makes our next destination the Nortia province. You guys are sure about this?
Absolutely. She might have been forced to withdraw, but as far as I'm concerned, she'll always be
Yeah.
a part of Thor's.
She has
Both
family
she
here.
and Elisa's mother might need our help. How
Yeah,
can
we get to
turn
go
a
kidnap
blind eye to
Angie.
that?
Thank you.
I don't know how much we'll be able to do for them, but we're not going to find the answer by standing here. So let's make our way to Ruhr.
So you're seeing Ruhr try and find out what's happening to Duck German Arena. The city being the stronghold of Marquis Ragnar, however, they were well aware doing so wasn't going to be easy. The only thing they could do for certain was take proper precautions to brace themselves for the dangerous behead. Where's my story speak to and press commence? Let me report my things in. Okay, ready to move on. I still feel bad that I didn't record an intro, so don't be mad, guys. I totally forgot. I forgot I was in the, I've just been playing all day and stuff like that, and I just forgot that I finished the last episode when I did. Because you don't see it, but I go back to back with many of these usually over the weekend as I spend my weekend doing this. Love it. Where's the capital of Nortia's province and one of the Alliance's greatest stronghold? Make absolutely sure you're ready for anything before we go. At least it'll become mandatory. I'm fine. Don't worry, we're ready. Come here anytime. Right, look at everyone in the conference room then. So exactly what we're going to be doing. Let's gather them all up. Come now. All the classmates gathered together. They were giving a briefing on the operation that would take place. However, during the discussion, one point became abundantly clear. Finding courageous close to Ruhr would be far too dangerous. Ensures that proceed, they ought to consult someone more familiar with the region. Being... Oh, Gwen.
It sounds like you'll have no trouble getting into the Nortia province, at least.
I don't think so. The problem is getting into Ruhr City itself, or even close to it.
What about the, like, do you think they ever fixed the collapsed mine tunnel? From, like, the mine into... That was Ruhr, right?
We can't exactly just take an airship through the airport like we're on some pleasure cruise.
And approaching the city along any of the highways is a surefire way to get arrested.
Not that there are any good places nearby to land the courageous in the first place.
And that's why we're calling you, Gwen. You wouldn't know of any other ways for us to get near, would you?
You came to the right person.
Sorry, I'm adjusting myself. I like this. My controller shows blue. I go to hit A and it's like now. Ow. I'm rolling my sleeves down. Come on. Recognize it, controller.
I happen to know the perfect way.
You do?
You know that Spina by road to the west?
Spina? I just say
There's
everything
this
wrong, don't
little
I?
stream that runs along it. I used to fish in it all the time back in my younger days, I'll have you know. As it so happens, you could trace its source all the way back to the mountains of Ymir.
So you're saying I go through boat?
Hold on. So you're saying we should sail down from Ymir to Ruhr?
Exactly. It won't be the smoothest ride you've ever taken, what with the rapids and all, so you'll need to be careful. But I'd still say that taking that is your best bet for sneaking as close to the city as you can.
It sounds promising, at the very least.
I like it. It's just like being in a spy novel.
And you would know a thing or two about spies, wouldn't
This
you?
is true.
Should we make our way to Ymir then?
Let's decide who's actually going first. We can only get so many people on a boat.
Thank you so much for your help, Grandfather.
Oh, think nothing of it. What kind of man would I be if I didn't help my adorable
I still don't. You
granddaughter
still don't
in
got
her
enough
hour of
points in my
need?
book, Gwen.
And I never want to pass up a chance to put my less than adorable daughter in my debt. Sounds like my #1 protege is in a bind too. I can't very well have anything happen to our wanton womanizer.
We'll help Angelica however we can. Take care, all right?
We'd go with you if we could. Unfortunately, someone's got to stay and look after the courageous. And then there's the whole boat issue on top of that.
Please, do what you can for Angie, for me, for George, and for Crow.
We will.
It's very interesting that Crow obviously does care about Rain in Class 7. Because he, I just find it so interesting he was the one that told Tobal where Rain was. Sure. Excuse me. Sorry. I got a question now. So we're not necessarily, we're in a third neutral faction, but we're seeming to delete the Noble Alliance out of everywhere that the Imperial Army was. So, it kind of feels like we're on their side, but, but we're by clearing those, then the Imperial Army comes back in, I guess. Are we just restoring balance, then, or are we just helping the Imperial Army win? Because it feels a little bit biased. Gojo then hit Ruhr, then headed for the mountains of Ymir. Then they boarded a boat, made their way down the stream towards the city. How fucking long was that boat ride? Excuse me. I'm sure that time would tell me. I like the way they get off with those rapids and the boat's not even gonna move. Controller. Well, so far so good. I mean, it's this far as being spotted. Citizen German doesn't have much of a presence in this side of the city. Well, not like they really have to worry about an attack from this direction. No, we need a strategy for infiltrating the city itself. Let's make our way towards Ruhr for now. Turn up on the highway if you follow this path. Alright. Where are we? Spina by road? Oh, there's another trial quest. Chest. Fuck's sake. Okay, we're heading into Ruhr now. Are you kids? Why was it so quiet with that? I don't know. Well, see, we're travelers. We got here from Ymir to visit. As if they wouldn't recognize Elisa, I find that hard to believe. Came that far on foot? There's 2 hours where going, right? What if I just went around the highways and byways? You look kind of familiar. I do? He feels like he's seen everywhere. Can't put a finger on where, though. Should I give her a look? Nothing I feel like I've seen before. Thanks. You gave me a little boo-boo here. What should we do now? You sure just imagining things? Because these all look the same. You can hardly tell one from the next. You reckon you're right now? But later you just look some face you saw at a bar. Think? Besides, we didn't watch President Pelamy, not teen tour groups. How much trouble can they really cause? Well. Too much this lot would even make the cut for the Imperial Army. Yeah, I guess you're right. And then you guys are clear to head on through. No about your business, but I better not catch my cousin in trouble here. Yes, sir. No, but I cousin trouble, sir. You'll excuse us. I find it so hard to believe that they wouldn't recognize it. They're like, you look familiar. I mean, I guess not all the guards have, not every single guard has seen her, but if you worked there like day in and out, don't you think you would have like at least known the heads? Unless like Elisa's completely unknown in general. Do you think Sharon's gonna barge in at the right time and be done with stuff and then help rescue Mom because some shit's gonna go down? You gotta wonder. I haven't seen this place in a while. How did we get in so easily? Yeah, it's the same thing. Link please check this link, so check his fish that you check his wanted list. Imagine the other show's intervention saved us all. Oh hey, maybe we're just looking for it ever happened. It's gonna bug me, but at least we're in. Okay, they're pointing that out now because I bet they're gonna call it in and someone's gonna try to arrest us. Sorry, we need to find out where the junk are. Okay, is this to go to the RF store? Hello? Wait, do I have to... Oh, hi, nice to find you around here. Hugh, it's good to see you again. Rosina Becky tells you disappeared. So doing nothing. Good. But why don't you give me the rundown what you've been up to all this time? I'm curious now. You a rough out, what they up to? So I guess encouraged tonight, is she? Of course she is. How do you think of more Becky move? But you're here in business? This company's one of the RF store's biggest clients, so it doesn't really surprise me. Let's try this. Backbreakingly difficult, but once I help Becky escape, I made it back to Heimdall. Well, it's still probably the safest place in the country. Always comes in the eye of the storm, you know. It does make sense, even though Fiona wasn't exactly safe when she was there. Well, that's... yeah. Relatives and known reformers and class 7 members are a notable exception, but I can see it being a safe place for most. Never than you know, it's pretty bold, though. You're tougher than you look. But man, she's not without its problems. Full information that are locked down anywhere else. Students getting approached possible by foot or by vehicle, and no one knows where the Imperial family is. What's going on with the Alliance, for that matter? Nobody's got any idea what they intend to do next. Figures. You haven't heard anything about where Junk Mother might be? Right now, taking a few business trips to Ruhr since the war started, but I haven't heard a peep about them. Not like I can stroll right for his company HQ and start asking questions either. Sorry, I can't be more of help. Don't be. We have plenty of information as it is. But just be careful to keep all the city hopping, okay? I'd at you. Get right to Becky if you wouldn't mind. Okay, and then daily goods. I guess I won't be that lazy. Oh! Is it Lind? Rain! Huh, Lind! Okay, your sister. How do you see all well? Mr. Ruhr. That's a long story. Got a few minutes to spare? Well, I don't know. Sophie's okay. Oh, thank goodness. Yep, she's our reserve on the creatures right now. How wonderful. Glad to be the bearer of good news. Should have be thrilled to know we found as well. Well, more so than usual, I mean. So you work here part-time? That's right. See the kind of smoker fuel after all? Landed in Ruhr. To be honest, I've been going a little stir crazy when I got out and search for V. I've been so worried. I must have courage to leave her in town and go wandering through a war-torn country on my own, though. Yeah, not a good strategy, that one. You made the right call, as painful as it might have been. By the way, you never haven't heard anything about Angelica and Irina Renford's whereabouts, have you? Sorry, I haven't. Should be a little more helpful. Oh no, please don't worry about it. It's not an investigation to do. Something's going on here, and we're gonna get down to the bottom of it. You just keep doing what you're doing and leave that to us. Insist, be careful. If there's anything I can do to help, just come find me. Won't be going anywhere. We will, thanks. We're not gonna, like... You don't want to see your sister. Your sister was having a meltdown because she couldn't find you. You don't even want to say where she is? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I had to go to the airport? Interesting.
Been a while since we were last in Ruhr Airport.
Yeah, not since our field study here.
I don't want to cut them off. Ruhr Airport is the one that line. This is the same line that we boarded back in Rehard. Might be. It's not the one put into air travel. See Lusitania around here anywhere though. Not that that comes as a huge surprise. That was the one that Kevin was on, right? Lusitania? Seems like a fashion line built by the third factory. It's one of those company's most famous creations. But seized by the Alliance. Why is that? Duke Guy supposed to make his personal airship too. Huh, looks like the rumors might actually be true. That guy's unbelievable. I wouldn't have dared if a chairman was right in her rightful position. That's it for now. We should look around. We may find something useful around here. I always go down the wrong side, because, like, you know, America. Like, I keep running up the down escalator. When you do it in the first game, it like, one of your team members will comment on it, like, well, it's basically the same as I ever did, except for the new guards, of course. Yep, wasn't what showed me last time. Chuck did say Miller's locked away center, but definitely didn't sound like this was the place. I'm sure things are pretty chaotic inside with her officially missing, though. Run. Who is this? Hey, okay, Lord Ragnar. Sorry to take your belongings. Good man. That's another guy? Oh, not exactly friends, but yeah. He's director of the first factory. Heidel Ragnar. That's on Jago's uncle. Director Heidel Ragnar. My, so it feels the work will never end. So the group section chairman does not his task. It's no wonder he end up falling ill working like this. Feels to be her for too long. Indeed. Well, Beauty, we're on the 24th floor for the time being. Please sing along, Larry, would you? Much obliged. That's what Sharon's made for that, but alas, she's nowhere to be found. But sir, that floor is... Is it Dalton? Something you want to say to me? No, sir, not at all. I'd be poisoning your drinks. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Did you say acting chairman? So I can stand in front of your mother, Lisa? What's that fallen ill stuff about? What a load of nonsense. There's no way she's sick. That's right, the 24th floor is my family's home. That's right, that's where we stayed in our field study. You may be part of one of the 4 gray houses. That is no excuse taking advantage of the chairman's absence to do as he pleases. Yeah, you're literally living in her home. You fucking weirdo. If you one thing we just started accounting, but it feels like it's trampling on our personal lives too. So, given my things right now, there's no way we can get any closer to the building. We're going to gather information somewhere else right now. Okay, in the cathedral? I always like run face first in the fucking...
I'm pleased to hear that everything seems to be going well for you. I believe it was the goddess's guidance that brought you here after all. I may be limited in what I can do to aid you, but know that you have my full support.
Thank you, Father. I will keep striving to do everything I can. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I don't recognize her voice.
Welcome to Ruhr Cathedral. Have you all come to pray for the goddess's guidance?
Is it Angie?
Strange. I've never seen her around here before.
I guess she must be new. Kind of an odd time to take your vows as a sister, huh?
I could say Reese, but if that's Reese's voice, they did her real dirty.
True. I guess the church may be working on its own independent initiatives to bring the war to an end.
Because I don't think you've actually ever heard Reese's voice.
I suppose. The church
That would be the
has
worst
its own
voice of
vast
all if it's
network
her.
of connections they can call on.
Okay. Okay, we're in the Ruhr residence. That was the one I think I saw upstairs in the first place. Excuse me, child. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Dr. Mary. I was trying to think of who she was again. I think, is she the orchestra one? My big classmate, Dr. Mary? So good to see you, instructor. And my eyes, this all feels like a wonderful dream. Fitness, I'm gonna be woken up. I just trusted the number of students until a while ago, and together we made our way here. Been staying at Mitt's house ever since. Not sure she was right now, sadly. We're together at one point, but next look, she was gone. Yeah, she mentioned that. There's no need to worry about her. She's been found us aboard the Courageous. Really, that's fantastic news. Oh, Davis, thank you so much. But wait, what are you doing here in the first place? Well, blah. I see. It's hard to avoid the unpleasant rumors about the Marquis and his family of late. I haven't seen Angelica for quite a while either. Just hope she's alright. Well, we better get back to looking for clues. We're gonna need you off now, instructor. It's great to see you again. Likewise, I'm sorry doing what you're doing, but try not to put yourself in more danger than necessary. Duly noted. Okay. Now where? do we go now? Again. Okay.
We're not getting anywhere.
Also, I just want to say that Mishi's dressed like that because I got some sort of like 10th anniversary celebration thing, so like you can kind of see it. It says like 10 on it. That's why the Mishi's all in the crown and stuff, not like the other Mishi. I just felt like because the last game I kept Mishi on her shoulders to do it again. Oh, also I have something from Milliam. We need to put on her, I think.
Especially when the Alliance has the city so completely under control.
That's for sure. Wandering around's given us a lot of information, but none of it actually relates to why we're here. Could there be something we're missing?
It's mine.
I can't imagine you're getting a call from someone on the Courageous either. There's no way they're within calling range.
Well, only one way to find out who our mystery caller is. Hello?
Is that you, Elisa? It's Yuna. How have you been?
Yuna, what a pleasant surprise. I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Me too. But more to the point, I realize this is a bit sudden, but could you come meet me at the diner? We've got something really important to discuss with you.
If it's that important, then sure. Hold on. How did you even know I was back in Ruhr?
I'll tell you that when I see you. Anyway, later.
Wait, hold on.
This feels like a trap.
She hung up on.
Yuna's one of your friends, right?
That's right. She told me she has something important to talk to us about. She wants us to meet her at Devance's diner near the city's west exit.
It's not like we've got any better leads. Let's head on over.
This feels like a trap. I think we need to be careful. Yeah. This better not be a trap or I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not trying to get locked up again. Come on.
Well, it's open. There aren't any customers in there, though. Yuna, Devance, are you in there?
Oh, there you are. It's open. Come on in.
Well, if you say so.
Thanks.
This feels so like...
Yuna! Devance!
Hey there, Elisa. I see you've got your friends with you.
Oh, I've missed you, Elisa. I'm so happy to see you're all right.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, same here. So, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh, you know.
Please, allow me to explain. I've been eagerly anticipating your arrival, Class 7.
It's Angie, isn't it? Like, it sounds just like her.
A sister? Wait, didn't we just meet you back in the cathedral? What brings you here?
Wait a second. You sound a lot like... Are you... You couldn't be.
Oh, but I am.
Yep, I called that. It sounded just like her.
Angelica?
Oh, hey, guys. I sure wasn't expecting you to come all the way out here after our talk.
I never would have expected to find you in that getup of all things. You're the last person I picture when I think sister.
This is true.
Thought never even crossed my mind.
Her and Crow.
And my disguise worked even better than I thought it would. Finally, all that crap that got drilled into my head on how to be a lady while growing up came in handy.
I suppose that works, even if it's not exactly how it was intended.
Moving right along. What made you disguise yourself in the first place?
Oh, I'll explain that while I'm bringing you up to speed on everything else. Devance, you mind bringing out some hot drinks for us?
Sure thing.
It was a trap, but a good trap. Honestly, that made me so nervous, like the way that was like so weirdly said. So I said they're coming up here. Shouldn't I tell you guys? Not to worry, make you do exactly the opposite. What else do you think it would do? Could just ignore it. What if you were in trouble? Teacher has even worse than I thought it'd be too. Heidel Ragnar seems to have complete control over the whole company. I'm afraid so. Half the factories in town have been shut down. Ones are still active and being used to make arms and the like for Noble Alliance. What is the reason to make them more soldads too? Do you think there's growing all the more heavy with the nobles too? Did you run from home because you want to try and do something about what's happening here? Basically, yeah. I'm trying to friendly rules of the province. Figured I gotta try and do something. Right now I'm in the middle of gathering supporters within the Persian army in the city. To which are Devance and Yuna? Knowing you have supporters in the Persian army as well is certainly encouraging. Wait, is this what you allowed us to come to town, one of them? You got it. I was a nosy friends of mine decided to let you through. I said I don't know many supporters in the army. Okay, so that's why they point out earlier. That makes sense. I was like, there's a reason they did that. So that's why he said it. Those are still low to my father. Surprising as it may be, father feels connected to the occupation of Heimdall. He does? Huh, really is a surprise. He's only big four, so maybe won't fair what the Alliance is doing. He's no friend from us, but his Lord's Majesty is genuine. Guess you just want to somehow the Alliance isn't totally ununited from within. See if I left home without getting into a big argument. Right in the middle of it? If you're still not sure that you're right, prove it with brute force. I'm not sure to respond to that. Sounds like a real macho guy for Noble. He says a lot more manly than I was suspecting. Reminds me of Dad, actually. Still, if he's willing to listen that way, it must be his doubts about what the Alliance is doing, right? That's what I figure. Anyway, right now he's taking command of the army over the Schwarz Drake? I don't know, it's a barrier. Meanwhile, a few of the soldiers are waiting for my redact. We got a few armored cars and soldiers available to us too. So when he comes, can I give my father exactly once? I'll beat my way into him. As you can see, there's not really much you can do. It's between me and my father. It's a Ragnar family issue. Have you cared enough to come this way, but would you mind leaving this to me? But I'm afraid I can't do that. This isn't just a Ragnar family issue. Ruhr and above all, Storm and are just both involved. Maybe you could argue that has nothing to do with my classmates, but it has everything to do with me. Yeah, guess so. Most of the things my father's my own hands, and I want to rescue my mother with mine. So please, Angelica. Won't you let me help you? Oh, you're really sling, Elisa. So say it's fun to do with us too. This is Mom to love for us firstly, so it's time to return the favor. You're all sure? Besides, not only do we receive plenty of help from your mother, Lisa, but you helped us too, Angelica. How is the point of angering your father and getting expelled from the academy, remember? Can't you give us a chance to pay you back for all we owe you? Being able to wasn't your fault at all. Just wanted to rebel against father and I paid the price for it. Not that I think I say will dissuade you now that you made your minds up. How do you guys work? That's okay? Yep, be happy to ever help. Those are things my father, rescuing you, put things back normal in Ruhr. Together. Right. Toa and George are going to be so happy to see her, especially Toa. Oh. There's a trial chest I couldn't open because it wouldn't let me switch my party around. So I have to come back to it. To few playing rights on Angelica accepted Class 7 systems. The matter settled and they reported back to Toa and the courageous using the orbital computer in the diner. Thank goodness! I'm so glad you're able to meet up with you, Angie. Angie, just what you wearing? Making her for a pretty hot sister, aren't I? I got the chance to show you my freaking oh so very beautiful disguise while I still had it on. For the love of Adios. Anyway, we're gonna study and help Angelica with what she's been doing. Did that say study or did I just fill that word in? She was a free ruler from the Alliance's control. Okay then, we'll do what I can to support you from here. Do you know where the chairman is then? Actually, hold on. Did you say you found out where she's been held, Angelica? Oh yeah, I told you, have I? She has the socks and iron mine. Okay, yeah. More specifically, she's on board the Eisengraph that's currently stopped in this fire station. I'll show the way once we get there. The Eisengraph? I couldn't remember what that was for a second, so I'm glad they showed it. So, that's where Graham's train is. She's violent, so my uncle decided to play with. Pretty ritzy on the inside, and she's not been treated all that badly. But the problem is that security. It's being all handled by Jaegers. Know what you mean. That's Xenon and Leo, at least. From what I've heard, Director Heddle's never been able to look my mother in the eye. I can tell he wants her as far away as possible so he can control the company. But since he's limited how far he can actually go, he's put her there. What you're saying is, when once you rescue your mother, regaining control of the company shouldn't be so difficult. Yep, rescuing her is going to be the hard part. Everything else should be downhill. That means you won't need to worry about her being used as a hostage against you. Plus, you want to focus things on the Schwarz Drake bear without needing to worry about things in Ruhr. Sounds like we're good to go. Just let's do the operation one more time. First, we go to Zox and Iron and Freeneria. Second, we rescue around for company's headquarters and my uncle and place him under arrest. Third, we have the Schwarz Drake bear and settle things with father. It's not to do, and we're going to be quick about it. We're going to give the Marquis any time to come to us before we can go to him. Yeah, we're going to make sure we got all we need before start. Once we start, there's no turning back. So, we're going to need you two for backup, Toa and George. You can count on us. We'll be waiting as close to Ruhr as possible. We'll be waiting as close to Ruhr as we possibly can so we can rush in if you need us. Take care and good luck. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's hear what you have for the mine. Right. Oh, shit, okay. Hello. Yeah, makes sense. Mountain took us matches boards. Excuse me. Elm has a special effect. Regardless of what they would have been, all battles randomly have a chance to become triple advantage counters when she leaves the party. Battles initiated by foes are of no exception, so setting Jugga's party is highly recommended. Oh, she's level 87? I think I'm a little under leveled at this point, guys. The mountain path. Hey, this path leads up to mine. Can't help but think of how we fought Crow there. Yeah. But we don't have time to think about that right now. Let's keep moving. You're right. Stay away from monsters. Okay, she takes off. I like it. Interesting. Okay. You guys know what the mountain path looks like. Obviously, if I get stopped by anything, I'll let you know. It's kind of funny that she still keeps all of this on. I kind of missed her. I love her little jumpsuit.
We got this.
Okay, really fast. Before we were supposed to go to Saxon Mine, we were supposed to go back to the North Shore Highway, and they had a little bit of dialogue, so I'm just going to go over that really fast. I don't know if there will be anything past this, so I might just meet you back at the end of Saxon Row where you get stopped next, but I wanted to go over this. I didn't expect to see a highway with such tight security. Not surprising when you consider it leads. Last thing father wants is trouble on his doorstep. So it isn't my intended gathering point is this way. Why don't we stop on our way to the barrier? So good idea, mate. You might as well know where we need to be. The bird's a scout. Well, have to be careful. The road might have a lot of eyes. We really don't want to get caught. Okay, we made it to the barrier. What military fort is this? I don't remember. It's also low in my chair. I think come over here. My setup got changed a little bit, which is why you kind of see this poster now, because I kind of got moved away from the window as much, which is nice. And this reflection is annoying, but. Wow, First Rock Bear is so imposing. Learned much from my father, but seeing it in person is much more impressive. Well, there's pretty much army more military minded than the most. Guess that shows right down to the architecture. You know them all too well. So father's using his best operations too, which means this road will be settling things in a few more hours. No, should we get an investigation? They're scared to go to acting on us, Angelica. Let's just give a solution to ourselves. Do I have to do anything right here? Okay, I'm glad I didn't miss to the AP for this, because I almost didn't come here. I was going through my guide so much, because I got confused where I was. And so, because I hadn't played in like a week as it goes. Ah, sweet memories. The very first time I ever played this is where I said, like, Crow's the bad guy as a joke. It was right before the mine collapsed, because he separated with us in the Trail to Cold Steel 1. And it was so funny, because I wasn't, like, actually really being that serious. But when he turned out, I was like, oh my god. That was the only time I ever guessed something right. It's like you don't even know what you're guessing right. Finally made it. I haven't seen the list in forever. I think since we operating normally enough, though. Well, while the miners are still working away in there, no difference to letting Jaegers running security like I mentioned back at the diner. Yeah, there's gonna be trouble. Maybe not. Security looks pretty sparse outside. Yeah, they mostly focus on guarding Gramps' train. That makes sense. To get there, we'll need to head inside. Take a left and end with freight platforms. My dragon's going crazy on his cage. I'm so sorry if you hear that. He's going ham. So what do you say to get this fight started? Are Jackson's running and punching our way through? None here. I don't think a more stealthy option would even be viable. There's nowhere to hide that I can see. Okay, let's go. I like how we're just going to start throwing hands. Okay, well, let's give that a save. Let's go. Is he going to say anything? So what are you doing here? Good evening, sir. You do know me. It's weird to know what he says anything. Excuse me, sorry. I already know this video is going to go on a little bit long. But.
Huh? Who are you? You a sister from the church? This is the Ragnar family's territory. Leave at once.
On the contrary, this mine is the property of the Arner family. That is how it has always been. And to pretend otherwise is an affront to none other than the Imperial family. Sounds like my uncle's getting a little too big for his britches.
What was that?
Wait, I recognize you.
Too late.
What? Too slow.
We're coming through here whether you like it or not.
Yeah, get fucked. Oh, damn you. I like how in the game they always go, oh, and then they just like, they just animate flat on the floor. Now that she's looking familiar, it kind of looks familiar. Take them back to the front from the Encore. We bumped it. I'm not pronouncing that. I'm going to fuck that up royally, and we don't want me stuttering over that. So we're just going to say that in. I don't remember how to say it. Can someone please put a correction in? I need to figure it out below. Tell me how to say it. It said it earlier, but I don't remember. They're fighting together. Well, my friends are army at that point, weren't they? Yeah, these clearly sent a country to my family, too. Whatever. Take care of them now, so let's keep going to the freight station. What's going on here? It's all the noise. Hi, guys! Sir, you alright? What isn't Lisa and her friends? It's good to see you again. Lady Choco, is that you? What? Why the dangers? Did you do this? Wish you could chat it up, but sorry, we're a little short on time. Just remember, sit your eyes and grab us here, right? That's right, it's one of the front. Wait, you're not playing Get On It, are you? We are. We're gonna rescue Mother. We should pop into the door to the left. Let's go. Right. I like that she's like, wait, hold up. You're not gonna go fight everybody. He's fine. Don't worry about them. We're at the door started. You only go back to his family for confidentiality. That's so shitty, too. Like, your husband gets fucked to work in the mine, and then he gets fucking locked into it and can't leave it. That's so shitty. There it is, the Eisengraph. Looking at it brings back memories when we saw it passing on our way to Grilly Fortress. Haven't seen it in ages. Well, there's someone on that train, right? Sure, it sounds that way. We just need to find a way to get inside. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Oh, he has a sword this time. That could be the easy, I guess. Makes no difference. I guess let's get my fist in their face. Back me up, guys. Right. Damn kids. Regret thinking you were any match for us. No, you'll regret thinking you were any match for us.
Here I go.
You didn't come take a ring around for us, did you? What else would we be here for? You're not gonna stop us. Oh, yes, I am. So where did she get the train out of here? I don't understand why you would just, like, why you would say that. No, it's moving. Why did you let him? Why didn't you just, like, kick it out of his hands? Come on, we're jumping on top of it. Right behind you. Cut it. I love that we're just, like, we're gonna jump on top of the moving train. And trains are not slow. Lord knows where we're going. This is a really bad idea. Because we could end up like in the heart of enemy territory and then we're fucked. I mean, I guess you probably know where the tracks go, but I mean, I guess they can go wherever, really. That's a close one. Still, let's try to make it inside. It's one of those characters. Well, they're just waiting for us. Guess we'll just have to work our way through them one at a time. Since a lot of people ahead. Stay alert.
Onward.
Why am I... Okay. Cool. There we go. Can I go back? Okay, no. I don't think there's anything in all these carts. They're there. Ugh, they have dogs. Showing you the kids who should hold them ignored. Or to run inside here. Just run if you know it's good for you. So that's the end of you. Let's get them. Right. Hi, Beans. Okay, we got into the end, so there's just every car had a battle.
Stop
right there.
Mother!
Arena.
You certainly took your time, Elisa. I wasn't expecting you to do something as reckless as jumping on top of a moving train. But you reached me in the end, so I suppose you earn a passing grade from me this time.
I like how she's just nonchalantly like, what's up, bitch?
Even when being held hostage, your mother doesn't miss a beat.
Oh, we came all this way to save you, and that's all you have to say?
I'm not sure why I should have to thank you for doing something I never asked you to. I'm pleased to see you're in good health, however. You did well to reach me.
Madam Chairman.
I think that's enough idle chatter. If you care for this woman, you'll throw down your weapons.
Mother!
You sure that's okay? I can't imagine your client will want her injured.
Our client ordered us to apprehend her, nothing more. So long as we don't kill her, a few minor bumps and bruises aren't gonna land us in any trouble. You son of a... You're all gonna be coming with me to Ruhr. Our client, the Alliance, has requested that we take you into custody as well. We'll arrive in Ruhr soon, so just...
True, we don't have long until we reach Ruhr, so I think the time for playing around has passed. Sharon, do it.
As you wish.
Sharon! She knew she would find her. Get fucked. I knew Sharon was gonna be with her though. I said that, didn't I?
That takes care of that.
I love me some Sharon.
Sharon? It's wonderful to see you all again. It may have only been a few days since we last met, but I can scarcely stand to be parted from your side.
Ow! Where did you come from? All entrances to this carriage were completely sealed.
Were.
Actually, I've been inside this train since long before it departed the station. I must admit, I did have some concerns once it started moving, however.
I take it you've been trying to find a way to rescue the chairman all this time, too?
Which eventually led you to this train, where you hid yourself and waited for an opportunity to strike. An incredible maid for an incredible chairman, I suppose.
Unbelievable.
Regardless, I think we're almost there. The train will stop below the RF Corporate HQ, after which we will proceed to seize control of the
She's waiting for this.
Sharon, I will leave the train's operation to you.
As you wish, Madam Chairman.
Bye, Sharon. So she knew that they would come get her, so Sharon was waiting for them, and then they were going to go take over the headquarters back when they all came back, because now they'd have a group to support her. A lot of chance, but I think she knew Elisa loves her mom enough. That's really, you know, it's her family, regardless of how distant they've been. Sorry for coming to Price Station? Yeah, start clicking another air check that runs the base of Ruhr City. Ordinarily, the lens user transfer refined steel and the like. Really, archaisms? Archaisms are here? They look like patrol models. So remember similar things you deployed in mine earlier in the year. So, last thing I expect to find here now. What the hell's wrong with my uncle? Take care of Mother Sharon. Of course, my lady. Unreen. Like, what, 91 is it? Alright. Foes this caliber no threat to us. Can't believe he's got these things running around the building. It seems he's content to do whatever he so pleases at this point. You should take the emergency elevator and commence recover and control the building. What will you do then? I can't imagine that it'll be as simple as starting in my office and start disabling building security, so there's nothing to start us. Sure, you will escort me. Gladly, Madam Chairman. Mother, it could be dangerous. You have Sharon. I think it'll be alright. No need to worry about us. I'm the chairman of the so I'm going to fulfill my role. She comes around fulfilling your own. So that's right. Take care then. When we're done here, I've got a lot to talk to you about. Both about the past and the future. No, expect to give you your best. Farewell for now. You okay, Lisa? I'm fine. Don't worry. When we finish the first part of Operation Liberate Ruhr, you keep your guard up and keep going. Like what you think. Next up, we're some useless excuse of an uncle. Count on you guys. Right. The shock this man is about to, like, go through. We're in building 23rd floor conference room. I'm guessing he's getting word that they're in the building.
What? The Eisengraph was stolen, and Chairman Arena is coming this way?
Oh, yeah.
Catch her now! We tried to, but her maid keeps getting in our way. What should we do?
What else can we do? Increase security. Raise the alert level.
I love that. The maid keeps getting in the way. Sucks to suck, bro.
Is to get near this room. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
You're fucked.
That accursed niece of mine. What does she think she's doing? Wait. Were I to ask my brother to send reinforcements from the Schwartz-Drake barrier...
Drake.
Oh, they'll never make it in time. Damn it all. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before...
Does he have an artifact of some kind? I'm thinking that, or he's just gonna, like, you know, throw himself out the window or something. Okay, I know it's intense, but this video is already kind of getting a little bit long, so I do want to cut it here, and then we'll finish the rest of Act 2, Part 2, I guess, in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's we're in the middle of Battlefield, but I'll jump right back into it. You'll see it soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. The guides is below, as well as my schedule is posted down in the description below, and all my social media is linked to my channel, so you can follow me on pretty much any platform. Thank you all for watching yet again, and I do hope to see you in the next video or over my Twitch channel. Okay, bye!